Peace, y'all. It's that time coming through, seeing how they testing the waters on this red moon rising. We're trying to dominate science. Just had the blood moon right here. They trying to play them games with us. Is marijuana actually good? This and that. But they don't do all that shit for alcohol. They let you poison yourself. They ain't put that much research into alcohol before they allow for it. And it's still killing people to this day. And they're not worried about taking it off the shelf, but yet they're so worried about marijuana. Just pay attention. You gotta be a dumbass. And I don't mean to make fun of anybody who don't get it, but you would have to be a dumbass to think that this government, cares about your well-being, and a dumbass to think that again, a government that promotes unhealthy things and then trying to get rid of the healthy things, and then you think, oh no, well they must really be trying to help us. Like, nah. Dr. Sebi already showed that we could heal ourselves without, prescriptions and this bullshit, and brings me to this next one, special issue. The future of medicine. You don't even need that bullshit. That's for people who can't open their pineal glands. And again, I don't bring this to no racial place, but that's where things do start to, kind of get into that little sticky spot of like, European culture promotes these things because they're disconnected from, whether you call it melanin, carbon, or just the connection to the universe. You know what I'm saying? They like that connection, so they want to make all this fake bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's not all quote unquote Europeans or this and that. This is just a mind frame created by those, who are trying to create an artificial realm and disconnect it from connecting spiritually. So they want to, misery loves company, so they promoting you to disconnect from your spiritual connection so you can put a chip in yourself. And again, if you give into the illusion, then it will become true. And they testing that to see how, how much everybody giving into these illusions. Go look up Dr. Sebi, man. Go look up Mantak Chia and breathing techniques that help heal. Go look at Eastern forms of holistic health. This is bullshit. And with this blatant, and then now you see too how all these people in cahoots. So National Geographic basically trying to kill everybody's pineal gland. Not saying it per se like everybody that works there know what they working towards in essence, but the road to hell could be paved with good intentions. Just saying. But all those little bullshit. And they sprinkle a little sauce, they kind of, hey, the power of habit, y'all, Is your habit paying attention to this bullshit? Because you're going to get more of it. Brain power. Indirectly kind of speaking on the true sauce while trying to bullshit you in other places, you know what I'm saying? Again, a little... in order to misinform and throw you in a loop, they gotta add some truth to what they're dealing with. But that's the whole. Let's see what's on this side. Matter of fact, this is like, and this is just proof to show. Again, go check out that book. What it's called? Esoteric Hollywood. I done put that like on my videos dealing with Hollywood. Tavistock Institute, LSD, social engineering, all that. You see all of it bam wham in one little thing, because the Marilyn Manson situation is connected with MK Ultra, LSD, and the pushing of the hippie culture, as a counterculture to stop people from really waking up. That's why they promoted Martin Luther King. Matter of fact, blessings I shade to Martin Luther King on this day, because they, after killing him, you're gonna give him a day after we murk him. To continuously use that energy to deceive people. What you got? Bar from the Beatles, which, he started waking up out of situations, so, it's like, all right, we gotta take this brethren out. The fake moon landing. I did a video on Stanley Kubrick, working with the NASA officials, so say for his movie 2001 Space Odyssey. But there's other connection. You got, what's his name, Van Werner, the brethren who moved from the Holocaust, a Holocaust scientist, to basically working at NASA. You know, so if this country cares so much about people, then why would they hire uh, Holocaust scientists that just finished killing people into the top positions of NASA and starting other things if they care so much? Again, it's just discernment, y'all. You ain't even, it's getting to a point where we ain't even gotta be that smart. Really though. Like social engineering. Hey, social engineering. They had the little question, little vibe of the brethren, being little roommates and promoting that little vibe with Bert and Ernie. It's all programming. I already did a video speaking on the brethren Travis Scott. How it's not necessarily that he a part of the agenda, but again, is when you doing things in alignment with what they want to such socially program people with, then they're gonna promote you. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I do something myself that that may fall in the lines with something that they could promote, they'll promote me, even though my intentions is not to do something. Because again, like say for instance, as we're rising up, like the chess game of becoming an entertainer, but at the same time as you in that entertainment, you're sharing spiritual knowledge and information, but you in that world, so you're gonna have to deal with it in some way, form, or fashion. So it's a chess game of it. But again, and as I'm doing this, I do not own the rights to any of these magazines. I repeat, I do not own the rights to any of these magazines. These are not my magazines. I'm in LSU bookstore, Barnes and Nobles, and I do not own any of these magazines. And the fact that I have to do this is even more, in essence, showing how these copyright things coming down to make it hard to do videos that show people these different aspects of different things, but because it got somebody company name, oh no, we're gonna take that video off. And even down to now, YouTube playing double dutch. Of course, they're allowing for us to share our message, but then say for instance, like with my video I did on you go look up my video I did on Stanley Kubrick and the moon landing, they actually have like a little disclaimer window under my video, as if I'm lying on my video, as if I didn't provide books of research, or like I'm just going off of some old crazy shit, and seeing. But now's the vibrate, y'all. Time to start, stepping up. But peace, happy now, and now's the vibrate. Of course, not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now.